Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.
An interesting meeting, isn't it?
Yes, very. I thought the last speaker was especially good.
Let me introduce myself. By the way, my name is Dick Brown.
How do you do? I'm Mary Green.
Sorry, what was your last name again?
Green, Green, but just call me Mary.
Okay, I'm Dick.
Glad to meet you. You must be Wiley. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Wilson.
Tim, please. Please be seated.
Thank you.
So, Wiley, you have been with IBM for 2 years, ready for change?
Well, I think I'm ready for new challenges.
Lucy, I'd like to fix the light in the corridor. It keeps flashing, which drives me crazy. Would you like to help me with the ladder?
Monica, wait a moment. I think we'd better call the repairman to do it.
I think I can handle it by myself.
I'd like you to have a look at the safety manual of our company.
I see. If I got hurt when fixing the light, even during office hours, I wouldn't get compensation from our company since repairing is not my responsibility.
Other company rules also need your attention.
Like this one?
Never wear loose clothes or hair when operating the shredder.
Yeah, thank you for telling me.
Don't mention it.
Have you got any experience in advertising?
Yes, I have been working in the public relations section of a company in the past 2 years. I plan the advertising campaign and cooperate the work of artists and typographers. Sometimes I have to do the work of a specialist when there's something urgent.
Do you have any practical experience as a secretary?
Yes, sir. I acted as a secretary in an insurance company.
Would you tell me the essential qualities a secretary should maintain?
Well, to begin with, I would say she needs to be diligent, and the second point is that she has to do a lot of things on her own initiative. Finally, she can make notes in shorthand and types and has the skills in report writing, summary writing, keep minutes at meetings, and so on. Most important of all is that she seems to have a better memory than average.
Have you had any experience with computer?
Yes, I studied in a computer training program, and can process data through the computer.
That's fine. What about operating the fax and duplicator?
I can handle them without any trouble.
What have you learned from jobs you have held?
Above all, I have learned that what is good for the company is good for me. So I follow the instructions strictly and always keep my boss informed.
Very good.
Hi, Denai. Are still working?
Hi, Navy. Come in please. I'm just putting away on my books.
So, you are leaving, aren't you?
Yes, I'm going to take a holiday tomorrow.
How nice. I can see you are busying packing. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
That's all right. I'm almost finished. Do you need my help?
Yes. Could you please go over this for me? And see if there is any mistake in it?
All right, I'll read it soon.
Excuse me for taking your time.
Oh, it's nothing, Navy.
Well, Miss Lee, it's time for us to say goodbye to each other.
Yes, I suppose we must. I have enjoyed all these days that you have spent with me, and I'll always remember them. I've learned a lot from you. Thank you for all your kindness.
I'm glad you could come to see us off. I have enjoyed your interpreting. You have done a wonderful job. I hope you be my interpreter again next time I'm here.
I hope so, too.
It's hard to tear myself away from your friendly people and your ancient country, but nothing lasts forever. I have to go back home this time, but I'm sure I'll return very soon.
I'm really glad to hear that.
Goodbye, Miss Lee. Say hello to your husband and your son for me. See you soon.
Goodbye, Mr. White. A happy journey home, and hope to see you again soon.
You have been doing a great job this year and I am very satisfied with your work.
I am very happy to know my work could be recognized by you and our company.
Based on your contribution, I would like to give you a pay raise. Your monthly salary will be increased by 800 yuan. This increase includes an 80% merit increase based on your achievements and increased responsibilities, and then the additional 20% increase were reflecting the changes in cost of living.
I really appreciate it. Thank you.
May I speak to Mr. Baker?
I'm afraid he's not in.
Will you ask him to call me collect when he's back?
Certainly. May I ask who's calling, please?
Yes, this is Cindy Wong of A&B Trading Company in New York. Well, Mr. Brooks, I'm sorry, again, for the delay, but we should have everything completed by the time you get back.
I certainly hope so. Can we arrange to meet on the 27th? That should give you enough time.
Yes, sir. That's more than enough time. I do appreciate your understanding. Why don't we say 10 o'clock on the 27th?
Fine, Mr. Tan. I'll see you then.
Tell me about how you work here.
We work in teams. There are about 4 to 6 people in each team. I'm training to be a team leader. Each team member is responsible for the quality of the goods we produce. We are multi-skilled so we can rotate jobs. I like that. It stops the work getting boring.
I wonder if you could do me a favor.
I'd be happy to help you. Name it.
My printer is broken. Can you print up a copy for me?
Sure, no problem. Do you want me to edit it for you?
Please, you write much better than I do.
Oh, it's nothing.
Excuse me, sir? I'm afraid this is a no-smoking area.
What's that?
I'm sorry, sir. Smoking is not permitted in this area.
Oh, sorry. I'll put it out. I beg your pardon for being late.
Better late than never.
So sorry. I don't mean to be.
That's perfectly all right.
Thanks for your forgiving.
It's really of nothing.
I'll work hard.
That's quite all right.
I would like to ask for 1 day off next week. Do you think the manager will agree? I know it is the busy time for our company, but I do have some important things to handle.
Well, it is hard to say. At least you need to come up with a good reason.
Actually, it is my mother's wedding. My parents divorced many years ago. Now she is ready to establish a new family. It is a special occasion. I've got to be there, right?
Yes, you should be there. Go find the manager and ask. I think the manager will understand and approve you a day off. Don't forget to fill in the leave application form. It will be signed by the manager for approval.
Thank you so much.
Could you call Mr. Jacob for me, Sarah? I need to go over some stuff with him.
Of course, Mr. Roberts. But, could you tell me his extension number again? I haven't got all the numbers down yet.
Sure. It's 4872. Don't worry. You're doing a fine job.
Thank you very much, Mr. Roberts.
What qualifications should a reporter have?
As a reporter, he must have acute insight and language skills. At the same time, he must have good judgment, the respect for his job and tactical cooperation with others.
Can you work under pressure? You know, people working here are all busy every day since we're daily newspaper.
I think I've got used to work under pressure. I will adjust myself to the step of your newspaper quickly. What are you guys doing over there?
What do you mean, Janice?
I've been waiting for a response on the Blake building design for nearly 2 weeks.
I'm sorry, Janice, but we've been waiting on the client. It's out of our hands at the moment. Sit down, please. Mr. Tang, do you bring any paper or certificate with you?
Thank you. Here is a copy of the tour guide certificate of mine.
Are you still working in Youth International Travel Agency?
Yes, but I am on holidays this week.
How many foreign languages can you speak?
I am bilingual, English and Russian.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.